Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Stackable's Blockquote block. This is a mini-series on Stackable's blocks. Let's go ahead and make a brand new blank page so we can take a look at this block on its own. So there's a couple ways to do this. The first and easiest way is if you're already logged in and you're on your website, you'll have this top toolbar here and hover over New and you click on Page. Alternatively, if you just logged in from the back end, you'll end up on your dashboard. Head over to your left-hand sidebar over here, hover down over to Pages and click on Add New Page. That's going to take us to the WordPress block editor, and this is going to make us a brand new blank page. Okay, once we're here, let's do some housekeeping. We have our right-hand sidebar over here. If this doesn't appear, beside the Publish button, there's this button called Settings. Go ahead and click on that, because this is where we will configure and toggle the settings for this block. Next, let's go ahead and give our page a title, Stackable Blockquote Test. Okay, just to keep things organized. And lastly, let's go ahead and actually add the block to our page. There's this blue button over here with a plus icon called the block inserter. Click on that, and you'll see Stackable over here. If it's not, you can search or you can just scroll down. So we have over here the block quote. Let's just drag and drop that over here. And let's close this to give ourselves more space to work with. And you can see we have different options and variations here. Let's go ahead with default. And here is our block quote. Okay. Now we can go ahead and configure this, right? If we just click on this, we have block quote, and we have our layout over here. We have our spacing. We can enable or disable the container and customize it according to our needs. We have style. We can enable or disable a background. Let's go ahead and just choose something like this. Okay, we can also change how it looks once we hover over it. We can add borders, border radius, container background. You can see this is far more different. Okay, or we can use an image, and we also can change our border radius separate from our background. Okay, and we have HTML tags over here. We have overflow, clear, position, custom attributes like HTML. We can hide this in desktop, tablet, mobile, HTML anchor, and additional CSS stuff if we want to use those. Let's go ahead and go inside the block code and see what else we can customize. We have our icon over here, right? We can change the alignment, but it doesn't really do anything. It's pretty stuck there. And we have different kinds of quotation mark icons to choose from. So I'll go with this one. We can change the icon color to this, change the icon size, right? Icon opacity, the rotation, icon shape. If you wanted to put a shape on that, right? We can also change the padding. We can change the border radius. Okay, outline color. We can enable or disable a background on that if we wanted to. I'm not gonna. We can put a shadow on it, and then we can add a link to this. When we click on that, we don't have to. Quote. Right? We can label it, or just leave it blank. Actually, general, position, custom attributes, responsive, settings, HTML anchor. These are basic things. And finally, let's go ahead and input some text. So we have our layout over here, right? We can change how it's aligned. I'll probably put it unjustified like that. We can change how many columns we have inside, right? We can change the column gap depending on how many we have. We have style and advanced, this is the same ones as earlier. So go ahead and look at style. So for the inside, let's go ahead and, oops. Okay, we can insert this. Right, we can change the typography of this to one of our other fonts. Right, I'll probably make it yeah, sure. And then we can change the line height. We can change the weight, bold, uppercase on everything, italics, letter spacing. We can change the font size. We can lock it in. Okay, and we can change the text color. If we wanted to put shadow over these or under it. Okay, we can add a background to it, but it's not. And we can also add a border to our text area right here. All right. So I'm happy with this. Let's go ahead and click on Publish to save our changes, and let's take a look at it as a page on our website. Okay, once it's done saving, either click on View Page here or click on this icon over here, and we will be on our page that we've made. And here is our block quote with all of the customizations we have over here. Here's our text. Here's the icon. So there's using Stackable's Blockquote block in WordPress. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.